Welcome, everybody, to the Wolff Media Group podcast. And today we have a very special episode. We will be beginning shortly. Please stick by. Welcome back, everyone, to the Wolff Media podcast. And today is just going to be a quick little thing about the travel ban that just came out less than 12 hours ago. And it's a pretty big deal, right? Very, very big deal. I just want to cover this because there's many things that could happen because of this. And it's just going to be... It's going to be a weird thing for the next couple of days, trying to figure out what this means, what it doesn't mean. So if you don't know, President Trump has made a travel ban, basically another travel ban, but to Europe, right? So you are not going to be allowed, let me look it up, travel ban. So basically what it is since about the corona, right? Executive order 13769, telling the president's nation from foreign terrorists and okay, that's not it. That's from coronavirus. This one. I don't know if they have a number yet for it, but the coronavirus is just out there. It's out there. Everybody's afraid. Everybody's trying to figure out what it means, what it is, and there's a lot of things that can happen. So like there's a whole bunch of American citizens out there. And, President Trump has announced late Wednesday he's going to ban travel to the U.S. for any foreign nations who have traveled to more than 24 European countries within the past 14 days. So what that means, pretty much, is any journalist might be screwed. Any journalist out there could be screwed for being there. And they might be stuck there for a little while because of this ban. And no one knows how they're going to get back. Could it be that they pay for a private plane and get back and they get reimbursed as a company or what? No one knows exactly what's going to happen, but they're going to try to figure it out. And right now I know a whole bunch of schools, like colleges and high schools, that are getting shut down and doing online learning days because of this, because they're afraid that if one person has it, many people can get affected around it. And I know right now people are preparing to do e-learning days because they all have iPads and stuff, but there's a lot of big controversy around that because some people don't have access to the internet around here, and it would just they'd fall behind pretty much on everything, and it would not be good for them just because of one thing that they don't have. If you don't have internet, you won't be able to learn pretty much. That's pretty much going to be what it is. So they're going to have to go to different places. They're going to have to go to the library, or they're going to have to go somewhere with internet so they can do their work, which is unfair to some people. But I guess it's better than having the coronavirus being an outbreak in your school. So that's another thing. There's a whole bunch of trips that have been banned for schools. Like I know a whole bunch of spring break trips for high schools and colleges have been canceled because of this, because it's only about a week out for most high schools, and they're just not allowing people to go to these countries because of the ban now, which just came out last night. And I have a whole bunch of friends that were just talking about it nonstop because they're planning on going on trips. Like I know a whole bunch of people were like the whole choir department of our school. Most of them were going to go to Austria-Hungary to perform songs and stuff like that for like 12 days or something like that over spring break. But now, since last night, it got pushed back to next year, so all the seniors won't be able to go. And it's just a big deal, and no one likes it. No one does. And basically, also, you won't be able to get your money back. You'll get some of it back. You'll get reimbursements. Like, I know plane tickets you can get half back. Hotels and stuff, I don't know. They're trying to figure that out because that's a whole big thing now, because they're not going to make any money. So do you keep like half of it and give back half since you're not going to make any money on these anymore? Or not anymore, but like for the next month, because no one's going to be coming there from the U.S. And it's just this whole thing that they're trying to figure out what's going to happen. But besides that, I think that there's a whole bunch of other very cool things that are going on with this. Like there's a whole bunch of reporters around the world just talking about this and being it firsthand and seeing like how bad it is here. So I know like Austria-Hungary and the Czech Republic don't have that many cases, but they're pretty close to Italy. So in Italy's like a level 4 right now, which has like some of the most cases in it. And just see what that's going to be about. Like just being around there, trying to be safe as possible, wearing masks, doing all this, doing all that. just to not get it, but also reporting, which I think is a very, very big deal, is reporting on what's going on. They're being there, they're reporting, they're risking their lives, which I think it's not the job description of a news reporter, but it could be. That could be some of it, because I know a whole bunch of people that go into, not a whole bunch of people, I know some people that go into journalism and then they go overseas and work over there for like CNN or Fox just to get like a first-hand experience on that side of the world. So they go to Europe. They travel around doing live stand-ups, doing stories, doing this, doing that, just to give us information from that side firsthand, so we don't have to get through a whole bunch of secondhand sources or through like Twitter or stuff like that. We can get it firsthand from a news source, which is always good. It's going to be very, very dangerous for them for the next couple of months, weeks, decade. I don't even know. I don't know what's happening with the virus right now. I know it's spreading. I don't know if there's a cure. It's a virus. Technically, there is no cure for it. But we're in the early stages. It's only been out for a couple of months. It's not too bad. It's not killing off a lot of people. It's mostly just the older and people with weak immune systems. So you probably don't have too much to worry about. And that's all I have for you guys today. I just wanted to give a really quick update and just to see what's going on with different people around the world, and like this is how other people get affected, not just you, but like there's news reporters out there, there's content creators out there that are around the world that might get infected and stuff like that. So just be conscious, be aware, keep reading, and never stop learning all this and all that. And please check back. We're gonna have more updates very, very soon. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you all for listening to this week's episode, and tune back next week for another very special episode. I appreciate everything that you guys do and listen, so thank you, and have a great week.